Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm John the driver and this is my channel on YouTube. Basically, I'm a truck driver, been in the business over 20 years, cross country, multiple trucking companies, dry freight, 53 foot, also reefer, and I have box truck experience too. So I enjoy driving a truck. You know, it helps me stay interested in driving all over the country, seeing things repeatedly, different types of foods and that kind of stuff. But sounds like you might be interested in the life of driving a truck or learning about it. It all starts, you have to get your permit and get your CDL license. But before you invest in all that, you got to make sure if you can handle it out here. A few things you gotta are really, really important. Do you work well by yourself? Because in the beginning you're gonna have some help with training, that kind of stuff. But eventually at one point you're gonna be on your own, unless you're a team driver, but usually they want you to get the experience unless somehow you're able to team up with another new guy out here. But for all clarity, is you're going to be out here on the road solo. So you might bring your pet. They may allow you to bring a spouse, girlfriend, wife, or a sibling, a brother or sister. But being out here on your own, you need to make decisions. Safety, where you're going to eat, where you're going to fuel, where you're going to park to sleep, on top of whatever it takes to drive a truck. But it's a good living out here. Things are changing. You know, we got autonomous vehicles. We have trucks out here that are going to be all electric. Just a lot of different changes. Right now, there's still a good opportunity out here for somebody willing, able, wants to check out this career. There's companies that hire you and train you, provide schooling, help you get your CDL, and make a go at it. Either way, you know, you have to decide first if it's for you, because if you don't like working by yourself, if you have an issue of being away long-term from home, your kids, again, your girlfriend or wife, this may not work for you. Now, there's other positions that might work. There's regional or local. So you can still become a truck driver. It's the same way whether you're working local or not. The process of getting your license. So you can get your license, and I don't know, some people say that with a new license, they're able to get a local job near their home. I don't know, I hear that they want you to have the insurance company about 2 years over the road. So if you're gonna get involved, at least complete that. So if you do go back home, who knows, maybe you turn your CDL license and get a passenger endorsement and be a school bus driver or a city bus driver, or you're gonna haul garbage around locally. So a lot of opportunities out there, you know. I'm not gonna knock it. That's kind of not for me, at least at this stage of my life. But it's awesome to have that commercial driver's license, better known as CDL Class A. You got a Class A, you can basically drive any commercial motor vehicle on the road. Now, if you have a Class B, some people don't know the difference. Class B, I don't believe you're going to have an air brake endorsement unless you have a Class B with the endorsement. Little things changed a little bit lately. I haven't looked that far into it because it's been so long since I had my Class A. But you're not going to be able to haul, I believe it's more than 26,000 pounds, or you're going to need a Class A license or CDL, and you can to have a Class B and drive a straight truck. But if it has airbags, you definitely need it. So anything with air brakes, you definitely need a CDL. Sorry if I misspoke earlier about that. But other than that, you got to be able to be somebody that's going to be able to get up early. I'm already up almost 2 hours already, and you see the dawn is just about breaking, early morning sunrise. Some people can't do that. They love their pillow and hug their pillow too much. They can't get up. You might have a problem. Okay? Are you tardy? Can you make appointments? Because in the trucking industry, you always have 2 appointments. A pickup appointment and a delivery appointment. Now, some places, they have banking hours. As long as you're there like 7, 8 to 5, 9 to 5, you'll be all right. But don't be strolling in there 5 minutes to 5 and expect to get loaded. You might get lucky, but you can't roll like that. If you got an open window like that, try to be there early sometimes. Or if you're nearby, take an hour or 2 extra rest, get up, have breakfast, then roll on over there. Just in case you're delayed, you got some food in your system, you used the bathroom, you washed your face, you took a shower, you had breakfast, all that. You're prepared. But every day ain't like that. Most of the days are stressful. My dispatch is really aggressive. We have an aggressive team here, which it's not a bad thing. Is they know how I drive. I know how they dispatch. So usually we're not going to have too much of a lapse time unless we're having difficulty finding the load. And like today, I have a delivery at 8, and I'm already pre-planned with my next load picking up. So there's about 160-mile distance once I empty. So my mind's already prepared that I got at least a 3-hour to 4-hour deadhead empty. So I have a late pickup later today in the evening around 7. So my delivery's 8 this morning. I'll be on time for that. So there's room to play. So there's a couple things I need to get maybe worked on. I think I got a nail in the tire. So it's on the trailer. Fortunately, we have the automatic air hub supply system that's constantly feeding air to the trailer tires. So it's allowing me to kind of like creep, buy me some time till I get it fixed. But again, guys, that air hub supply system, don't rely on it like a crutch. Okay? It'll buy you some time. Don't abuse it, because now what if you get another tire that's double air that it's pumping out there, and just not smart. Get it fixed. If you can, get it fixed first. If not, again, use it to buy you a little bit of time. So anyway, we'll have time to maybe get that taken care of. Who knows, maybe even got time for a shower, and we move on. So you gotta be good with appointment times, because if you miss your delivery time, doesn't matter what your next pre-planned load was going. Like mine is going to Vegas, so I don't want to miss my shit, so I made sure my ass got up early. So we're going to deliver on time, and we should be able to pick up on time. Now there's sometimes some unforeseen circumstances. Sometimes there's traffic, there's an accident, the road is shut down, the shipper's running late, they take too long to unload you, and all this comes to play with your next load. And sometimes you can get loaded later, or sometimes they're going to reschedule it, or sometimes your load get canceled because the broker on that load needs to get picked up, and they're going to call you, they're going to hound you. Are you there yet? What time you gonna be there? How far? Are you empty? Of course I'm empty. So just be prepared with that. Also, they're gonna want you to load apps on your phone to track it. It's gonna be annoying because it's gonna send you messages, that kind of stuff. Sometimes I get messages every hour tracking, phone call. Sometimes you get a couple phone calls, a couple people from the same brokerage that you get the load from. They don't talk among themselves. So be prepared for that, okay? And always answer in your nice, intelligent, professional voice. But other than that, man, it is a good business. So look, figure out if it's for you. Ask a lot of questions, because sometimes the right question or the right or wrong answer to your question that you want to hear or don't want to hear, as long as it's the truth, can help you decide whether this is a career waiting for you or not. If not, we enjoyed you for stopping by. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I try to discuss a lot of different topics. I try to be funny, entertaining, knowledgeable, share the wealth of my knowledge. Share the food sometimes. We love eating good food. And with driving a truck, you go all over. You're at one buffet, you're at one drive-through, you're at the dollar menu, you're at Starbucks, you're at 7-Eleven coffee. Do it all. We leave no stone unturned. All right. But guys, thank you for entertaining me as well as making this video. I enjoyed doing it. If you got any questions or something, go ahead, hit it in the comments. I do get notified each and every comment, and I try to respond back as soon as possible. And if I like it, I'll throw a thumbs up, and I'll even maybe hit it with a heart. Guys, be safe out there. God bless. I'm John the Driver. Thank you for sharing your time and stopping by my channel to check it out. God bless you.